Raider Nation, Chris again with the Nobody Greater podcast. And today I just want to bring you guys the breaking news. Raiders signed Desean Jackson. My quick thoughts on the move. I like it. I think that he can come in, play a very important role, and just taking the top off the defense, the role that we lost when we had to release Henry Ruggs, unfortunately, this year. But hey, he kind of brought that on himself. So we as a team just got to move on. Obviously, it hasn't been a very good day considering we lost to the lousy Giants. We let them just come in and outplay us, quite frankly. I don't feel like the Raiders took them serious as a competitor. And we all know that in the NFL, you can't underestimate any team because you can get beat on any given Sunday. So for them to just let them dog walk them like that today, it's just not a good sign. I thought we would have came out with a lot more intensity, a lot more heart, a lot more fire, but it didn't seem that was the case. But hey, we live, we move on, and we try to get better week by week. But back to Desean Jackson. I think that we can't expect him to come in and be like a number one star receiver. We don't really need a number one star receiver. We got Waller the baller. We got Third and Renfro. We got Edwards. We got Drake. We got Jacobs. We got weapons already at our disposal. I feel like he's just going to be another cog in the machine to help us, with our goals, which is to obviously get to the Super Bowl. This train shouldn't stop for nobody, to be honest with you. I think he was having an all right year with the Rams. Nothing too special, but then again, you could look at the tape and see him blowing coverages, or not blowing coverages, but blowing past coverages to get to the end zone. And sometimes him and Stafford just didn't have the connection to where they could connect. But hey, maybe it's a different story with Carr. Actually, I'm hoping it's a different story with Carr. I feel like the Raiders have been through a lot of adversity so far through the year, and we're only halfway through the season. So, or maybe not even halfway through the season. I like to just say we're halfway through the season already because it feels like that. But for as much as we have went through, we can only go up from here. And I think that the Desean Jackson signing is a step in that direction. Now, obviously, the selfishness in me would want the Raiders to go out to OBJ, but who's to say that would even be a perfect fit? Obviously, the Raiders know a lot more about what they need within their personnel than I would, but just from an observational opinion, I just think that OBJ would just be a lot better signing than Desean Jackson. But like I said, that's just me. That's my ego. That's my selfishness as a fan. Do I still hope we can sign OBJ? You damn right I do. But do I feel like my odds were in the beginning, 75-25 that we could get him if he clears waivers? No. They've definitely went down to 49-51. To be honest with you, I'm a little nervous right now about them signing OBJ. I don't think it's going to go down that way. I feel like he's probably going to sign with a more pass-happy team. The Raiders, they're very balanced with their attacks. And you can tell this. I mean, obviously different schemes for different teams, but for the most part, it's usually been 50-50 run and pass. Maybe even 60-40 some games with the pass and the run. But for the most part, the Raiders try to establish the run and then use a deep threat like we had in Ruggs to take the top off the defense to where Carr can just slice and dice the opponents. As you saw today in the game with the Giants, we were lacking that presence to take the top off the defense. And like I said, there's a role for Desean Jackson to come in, make an immediate impact, and hopefully play a part in winning out some more football games this year so we can get to the Super Bowl. But those are just my quick thoughts on the decision to sign Desean Jackson. I'll have more with this, if not tonight, definitely tomorrow, especially with the contract details, because I would love to see what that does with our cap space. Signing with, hopefully it was just a 1-year prove-it deal on a veteran's minimum contract. But, hey, there you go, breaking news. Raiders signed Desean Jackson. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Let everybody know so that the podcast can grow. Chris again with the Nobody Greater podcast.